Hey, Jess.
Hi.
Hey, Stephanie.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, oh, another Stephanie. Hi.
Oh, it's so nice to see Stephanie Timmons. Stephanie, we never, well, I don't get to see you as often as I know Jen and other people do. So it's great to see you.
Yeah.
It's great to see you all. I'm excited to be a part of this.
We're going to give people a couple of more minutes to enter. Welcome, everybody. Good to see so many faces. We're at 4:05. What do you think, Annette? Should we get started?
Yes, boss. Let's do it.
All right. Up, and then I'm going to share my screen.
No, I'll do it.
Oh, you're going to do it? Okay.
Is that the thing that you sent?
That Michelle sent.
Michelle sent. Okay. That's not it,
Nope.
but this is it.
There it is.
Oops, I'm sorry, guys. Oops. You guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So Connie and Michelle and I have been looking at our volunteer base, and in light of Volunteer Appreciation Week, we just thought that it would be really cool to throw out some numbers for you to understand what it is that is actually happening in this absolutely amazing community. So Michelle did a lot of this, so I want to give the credit to who the credit deserves. So we have more than 200 volunteer leaders across the globe. We have 200,000 volunteer hours yearly, 3.6 million minimum of in-kind services, and all that together with donors, fundraisers, unpaid staff, and partners in the CTF mission, which is really our recipe to be able to end NF together. The next recipe for a cure is if we add now the following ingredients, right? The 28 China Light Walks, 15 volunteer advisory boards, virtual endurance challenges and race events, 20 plus special events, an amazing camp, whether it's virtual or in person, global hackathons, 36 national staff members, full-time or part-time, an annual conference for volunteers, patients, and families, which is the forum, and then the NF scientific meeting. And Patrice is organizing webinars one after the other to keep our community going science-wise. 63 clinics in the US, and now we also have a 15 clinic network in Europe, and we're also connecting to South America and Asia. So we are in fact one big united global community that I think we can say is a recipe for a cure really soon. So with that, I really wanted to thank everybody, whether it's our amazing staff and employees and our amazing volunteers that are on the call tonight. So with that, I'm going to hand it over back to Connie.
Thank you, Annette. So we thought we would do a little bit of a round robin with our staff to share all the reasons why we are so grateful for our amazing volunteers. So I hope Jen Tesber has her Kleenex box handy. But we're going to start with Michelle.
Thanks, Connie. So this is kind of like the game of picnic in a way. So we're all going to go around and say why we are so grateful for all of you. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you and for our volunteers in general, because you made this organization. You literally are the reason why this organization exists. And you are our passion. You are our drive. You are the reason why we all get up in the morning and do what we do. And I want to thank you for that. I also want to say you are incredible. I'm thankful for everybody's desire and creativity to pivot, and pivot again, and continue to pivot this year. That pivot is what is making this organization such an incredible success, even during a pandemic. I think we should be a case study. So I just want to say thank you. And now I'm going to pivot to Barb. I'm going to pass it to Barb.
Hey, hi, everyone. And I'm grateful for all of you because your resiliency, your perseverance and passion and generosity and commitment, like Michelle said, inspire me every single day. And thank you for being committed not only to raising awareness and funds for Cure, but supporting each other and building a community that extends way beyond your friends and family and those close to home. It's really global, as Annette said. So thank you so much. And I am passing it over to Connie.
To me. So I think most of you know Annette and Michelle and Barb, but just for the rest of the staff who come after me, make sure you introduce yourself first, just in case people don't know you as well. So I'll start and say I'm Connie Sorman, the Senior Manager of Stewardship and Volunteer Engagement. And I am grateful for CTF Volunteers because of how you connect people in our community with one another, and you give people the gift of having that community who best understands them. And we all know how important that is, and that nobody feels alone with their diagnosis. I'm going to pass the torch to Emily.
Hi, Emily Crabtree, introducing myself, Senior Director of Development Operations. I want to thank you for giving me a bigger purpose to come to work every day. I feel like if only everyone could have the opportunity to work with all of you as their job, they could only be so lucky. So I wake up every day thinking, gosh, I'm so lucky to have this as my job. So thank you for that experience. And so many of you have become colleagues, volunteers, and now your family, sending Christmas cards, birthday cards, messages. I mean, we just become like family. So I couldn't be more grateful for the relationships we've built over the past 9 years that I've been here. So I am punting it to our amazing walk director, Rebecca Taylor.
I'm Rebecca. Thanks for introducing me, Emily. Gosh, I'm going to get emotional too, but I just want to thank you all so much for not only sharing your amazing talent and all of the time that you give us, but also just opening your hearts and your families to us. We are not a network by any means. I really, truly feel like that we are family. And I, as being sort of new to CTF, not really new anymore, but I just have made the greatest friendships, and I love each and every one of you. And so now I'm going to turn it over to Clau.
Hi, everyone. I'm Clau. I'm one of the walk managers. And I am grateful for CTF Volunteers because you all just inspire me to be better every day, to be present, to take one step at a time, to be grateful, to look for the silver linings. I just am constantly inspired by all of you. So thank you. And I will pass it on to Jen.
Sorry, I was on mute, and I just watched a very emotional video that one of our newest volunteers is going to send her family and friends to talk about her son's new diagnosis. So I am definitely starting out with tears in my eyes. I am very thankful for moments like that I get to share, and that I can be a person who so many of you feel that you can be vulnerable with and share your stories, and to be that person that you know you can call to not just talk about walk stuff, but if you're having a bad day and just need to vent. I'm just thankful to have those relationships with all of you. I know we had to write something and I'm not going off of it. I'm sorry, Connie. But I am just so appreciative of the love that I get from all of you, and that you take from me, and that you give me countless reasons to countless stories to share when someone asks me what my connection to NF is. I always share a different story because you all have been so open with all of yours. So thank you so much. And next is Allison.
So just before Allison, we have a raised hand. So I want to make sure to acknowledge that. And I'm trying to see who it is. Stephanie. Stephanie, where are you? Do you want to unmute? Did you have something to say? No? I don't see her. Where are you,
Oh,
Stephanie?
she's off camera,
Yeah,
and she's mute. So maybe a mistake. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we'll go to Allison. Thanks.
Oh, she said I didn't mean to. Oops. Okay.
I don't think Allison's able to be on, actually, so I think it's pitching to Jen, or Julie, sorry, Julie from here, Jen.
Okay, I'll take it. I am grateful for our CTF volunteers because they are so inspiring. This year was, I'd say this last year really, truly has been really inspiring for me to see these young adults living with NF patients, but not only that, supporters and siblings. We're kind of all holding this torch for other NF adults and other children who are going to be adults, and really creating this really powerful community. And it's really special to be a part of that. And they're my why I do what I do every single day. And I am punting it over to one of my favorite NF heroes and people, young adults carrying the torch, also CTF employee, Dan.
Is Dan not on? Oh, I guess not. So we'll go to Aiden. I see Aiden.
Hi. So, I am so grateful as somebody that also works at CTF, but also has NF. I'm so grateful that every day I am reminded just by how many great, courageous, and incredible people are also so incredibly devoted to ending NF, and it really reminds me and that it is something that can probably happen. It's realistic to think there will be a cure within the foreseeable future. And I will hand it off to Angela.
So I'm Angela Dumadag, a senior manager of development overseeing the NF Endurance Program. And I'm so grateful to you, our CTF volunteers, because you are just so brave and so courageous in sharing your stories, in not just with us, the foundation, but with your friends, your family, your families, your networks. And you are so incredibly generous with your time and your energy and your efforts. And all of that inspires me every single day. And really brings meaning to the work that I do and motivates me to work harder. And I am now going to punt it to Kim.
Hi, I'm Kim Robinson, Manager Special Events, and I am grateful for all of the volunteers' huge, incredible hearts. As a fellow NF mom, parent, I couldn't ask, being in this predicament, I could not ask for a better support group, family. You guys are all amazing. So thank you for everything that you do. And I am going to send it to Allie.
Hi, I'm Allie, and I am Kim's counterpart in special events. So I'm the other special events manager. And I am thankful for our volunteers because they make my life so much richer. I have been so honored to work with so many of our volunteers across the country. I feel like I have such an extended family now, not just my family here in Arkansas and all of the ones I work with here, but also just all the ones that I work with across the country, and also the ones that I met before I started working on staff here that I continue to get to cross paths with. So I'm just so grateful for all of you and everything that you all do. And I'm just so grateful to get to continue to work with you and cross paths with you. So, and Dan's back on, so we should let him jump on and say something too. So.
Hello, hi, yes, I am Dan. I am a development assistant at Children's Tumor Foundation, of course, and I have NF1. I've been with the foundation since October 18, 2017. And I'd like to say thank you from all of our hearts everywhere. You are all courageous, kind, and you are willing to help each other. Excuse me, sorry. You are willing to help each other from to infinity and beyond. When you need help, you help another person, and when they need help, you help them. Because we're all just one big giant community, and we all want to help one another to help end NF and all raise as much funds as we can. So thank you very much.
Hi.
Oh, you're up.
I'm Tracy. Should I go? Hi, I'm Tracy Rose, Director of Patient Engagement at CTF, and I'm thankful for each of you because you're my why and the reason I have a purposeful job. And I know some of you have been with the foundation for over a decade, so maybe longer than my tenure. So I thank you for your endurance and your energy and your patience, and really for sticking with CTF and believing in us over the years and helping us build an amazing organization to support you. And we're here to support you, but most times I feel as though it's the love and support that you give us, that keeps us going. And so personally, I've learned to just not give up. And so thank you for your inspiration and for all you continue to do. And I'll turn it over to Salvo.
Thank you, Tristan. I'm Salvo La Rosa. I'm the Chief Scientific Officer. And I'm very thankful because you are not just an extension of our foundation, but you are really the soldiers. You are on the field. You are our army and Royal Guard to fight NF. It's really all of this, all our programs, all our events will never, get the results they give us if it wasn't for you. And I think, quoting MLK, there is power in numbers and there is power in unity. So thank you so much. Then I'll pass to Patrice. Sorry.
Thank you, Salvo. I'm Patrice Panza, and I am VP of External Relations at the Foundation. And for the 14 plus years I have been with this organization, I am every day just amazed and inspired by the energy and passion that exists in the entire NF community, in the CTF family. It really, it keeps us buoyed and it keeps us moving forward. And without that kind of passion and energy, we couldn't accomplish what we're doing right now. And as Annette said, I work a lot with the clinical and the research community. And when we ask them to participate in yet another initiative, nobody ever says no. Even if they don't have the time, they make the time, just like all of you and everybody, this whole organization and the family, the people we serve and the people we work with, we're in this thing to win it. And it's just, it's an honor to be with all of you. And I will now turn it over to Kate. Kate?
I think Kate might not be on. She might have had something come up.
That's
Okay,
right.
Then Simon would be the next.
So I'm Simon Bukel. I'm the head of marketing communications for the foundation, and I am grateful to all of you and everyone also not on the call because of the creativity and the energy that you bring, the crazy fun ideas that you bring to everything you do, especially in the awareness space. We know that no one chose to have NF or be part of the NF community because of what happened. But you did choose to volunteer. You did choose to embrace what the possibilities are. And for that, we're really, really grateful and thankful. I'm also personally thankful that you are not shy about what you think. I know you put me in my place sometimes when we toss things out at you, but I know you're also very honest and direct, and that's a good thing with all our staff and with each other too, because that's how it works, right? When we're all clear with each other. I turn it over to Rebecca Harris.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm the Senior Manager for PR and Social Media. And I am really appreciative for all of the courage that our volunteers and our families and our patients have in sharing their stories. I can't imagine it's easy to share the types of things people have shared with us, becoming so vulnerable and not only sharing with us, but permitting us to post it all over social media and with call reporters and editors, and really, using your experiences to raise awareness. And I'm just really grateful for that. That's really what allows me to do my job. So thank you. Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm the VP of Finance and Operations. I just really want to thank you guys because you really are the heart and soul of CTF. It's the work that you do that allows us to do the work that we do, and we couldn't do it without you guys. And you remind us every day of why we get up and do what we do. And it's why we all love what we do. So thank you guys very much. And I will pass it on. Last but not least, Monique.
Hi, I'm Monique Boucher. I'm the Senior Manager of Gift Processing. I'm grateful for the volunteers at CTF because the 15 years that I've been working with such amazing volunteers, I would say these volunteers are now donors, fundraisers, participants, but also they are now my friends and family. So after 15 years, I know like this is not just a job for me. I know I'm here because I want to be a part of ending NF, which is my mission, which is your mission. And I'm grateful to be a part of this fight with you. So I thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Did we miss anyone on the staff? All right. Well,
Tony, can I say one thing quickly?
please.
I just wanted to mention, I don't know if you guys heard, but just as an indication of once people are in it, they stay. The number of people at our foundation that have been with us for 5, 6, 7, up to 16 years, that I think is an indication that you caught our hearts and we're really in it with you and that we're not going anywhere until this is over. So we want to be at your party where we cure NF. That's in fact why we're all staying.
Absolutely. Yes, that will be a big party. Did any of the volunteers who joined us today have anything they wanted to say? Want to make sure you have an opportunity to say something if you wanted to. Well, I'm really, really glad that we recorded this so that we can share it with everyone. I know that 4 o'clock on a Thursday might not have been the easiest time for a lot of people to join, but we wanted to make sure that we expressed our gratitude. This group of volunteers has been through all of it with us. You know, this last year has been a really big challenge for everyone, and the fact that we're all still hanging in there together and doing everything we can do to end NF, and we're just about to launch into May, which is our big hoo-ha for the whole year, right? So thank you everyone for taking the time to be here, but mostly for being a part of our heart and being part of this organization, central to this organization, really. So thank you, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Bye.